how old he is, again, I'd still feel a bit icky. It's a, yeah, no.
You gotta be icky for.
Would you want to marry a virgin?
I wouldn't mind.
You wouldn't mind marrying a virgin?
Wow.
You want to like tell him what to do?
I wouldn't mind because it's not an issue for me if he ticks every single box and then it turns out he's a virgin. To me, I wouldn't be fussed.
Could you name 5 of your boxes?
Name 5 of my boxes.
Yeah.
So, ambitious,
Right.
God-fearing, like prayerful, loyal as well, funny sort of sense of humour,
Okay.
and can't think of a 5th one.
When you say ambitious, is there a dollar amount?
No, ambitious, like driven, wanting something for himself, and not just
So if he's making, how old are you? You said you're 31?
35.
35. How old would you date?
The oldest I would date,
Yeah.
probably 40.
So if he's 40 and he still makes 30,000, I don't know the conversion, like 30,000 US dollars, which would be like 20,000 pounds. Would you be cool with that? He's 40, he's had time to get there.
If he's trying to get somewhere and he's not just
What if he gets nowhere?
well, I'd sense that he's not ambitious and it would put me off.
Right, but I think like a lot of times it's kind of disingenuous to guys because girls will say there's no price, but you have one in your head. And there is a price. He either has to be working towards that, like towards it, or there. But if he doesn't get there within a certain amount of time, you're ghost, you're gone.
No, but you can't really put a time frame on. I'm giving you a time to become successful, but no, I'm saying
You might not know it.
to want to get there and actively trying to get there. Does that make sense?
Right, and you might not know it, like you might not have thought about it, but like at some level, you're not gonna date a bum forever. So if he's
But I wouldn't have. If he's a bum and he's not ambitious, I wouldn't be attracted to him.
yeah, but I'm saying there's a minimum dollar.
So,
Like, okay, would you date a guy that's homeless with no job?
I wouldn't meet a guy that's homeless with no job. Where would I meet
You
him?
pass him every day.
But why would I approach?
Probably wouldn't
Like,
even
he'd
ask
approach
to,
me,
yeah.
or how would that work?
Right, but I'm saying there's a minimum requirement you have.
Like, not just ready to like
But
money.
is that a bad thing?
No, it's not a bad thing. I don't think we should date bums. But I'm saying like you're avoiding the question.
What was the
What's the minimum amount of money you need a guy to make?
I don't know. More than me? I don't know. Same as me or more.
Okay, what's roughly? You don't have to.
I don't want to say how much I make, but the same as me or more. That's
it can't be less than you, right?
basically, yeah.
Why not?
Well, I'm not saying he can't, but I would prefer. I'm saying what I prefer is if he was the same level as me or making more. If he's making less, a bit less, and actively trying to progress within his career, then there's nothing wrong with that.
Can I just ask something? You said about the boxes. What are your boxes? And it was the Virgin. You said you'd take the Virgin. No, she said you asked what are your boxes when you said about.
Yeah, she.
No woman ever said sex.
This is 4221.
If it was a man, would that be one of your boxes? You know, you said that everyone ticks our boxes.
Yeah.
As a man, would sex be one of your top boxes? I'm just asking.
All units, 4221 is in pursuit of a Porsche 911.
Your
Subject
boxes.
is headed
You know,
southbound.
you said every man, every woman ticks all your boxes.
Right.
Isn't sex one of your
Driving
boxes?
reckless.
Could you have a happy relationship without having that box ticks?
Without
Back in
having
pursuit.
sex,
They
without
both
having
free.
sex.
Good sex.
4220, I've lost
Yeah,
the
that can
subject.
still
Can't
happen.
see them up ahead.
Pretty
Control,
successful.
we've lost visual on subject. Last week heading northbound for Eagle Shores. 2 SL. Goes by
That's one of my main boxes.
George.
No. Because I'm saying everybody's talking about, oh, I want to be nice and compatible.
But you won't know that until you have sex with him.
That's why I wouldn't have a virgin. That's why when women say they want to have a virgin, to me, I teach you no man nothing. Do you know what I mean? Because I ain't got time. If I'm a virgin and he's a virgin, fine. But I am not going to go and pick up a virgin. And sex is one of my boxes. And sex is one of my boxes. It should be a man's box too, because if you're not getting good sex from your woman, go elsewhere. Same here for women. I'm sorry, but that's what they got sex marriages out there.
Now heading westbound through Eagle Shores.
Oh yeah, I'm happy with
Be
sex.
advised,
is one of my boxes.
4223 has
She knows
moved
that
in
sex ain't one
pursuit
of
of
your
the
boxes, but when the
subject.
sex is got, what
Subject
you
is
gonna do
heading
then?
westbound
Say, oh, I
for
know
Shores.
personality.
4223, we've lost the subject. Can't see them up
Do you
ahead.
think it's fair for women to expect monogamy from men?
So then when the sex is gone, what you gonna do then? Say, oh, but I like her personality.
Oh no.
Yeah, shit, I have a question. Do you think it's fair for women to expect monogamy from men if they gave their best years to another man?
Me?
Yeah, look it. I start. Andy, you want to start? He's a little nervous.
No, give your best to the one you got. And if you can't give him your best and he's going elsewhere, then you can't blame him. I'm sorry, but like I said before, no man, no woman should put up with bad sex. And if a man is having bad sex, it's the woman's fault. It's the woman's fault. Because if you get a man, a male virgin and a woman, he's gonna have bad sex anyway. She's gonna teach him rubbish just to keep him down there. But if you get a man who's had lots of sex and a virgin, he's gonna teach her everything he knows to make sure that she can perform properly. So as far as I'm concerned, if you're with somebody and you're not getting good sex from them, I don't talk about making love, because we're audiences making love. That's the little Christmas birthdays, whatever. Men is gonna have sex. If the sex ain't good, get rid. Because I'm sorry, but there's too many men out there that are having sexless relationships, and it's wrong. All these feelings about, oh, I want this personality, I want this and that.
Why doesn't that work the other way? You said that the man can teach the virgin woman how to have good sex, but why can't the woman who's had a lot of sex teach the virgin how to have good sex? Why is it not?
Well, I just think if women were lined up for virgins, then 1 out of 3 men wouldn't be virgins.
Wait, say again?
If women were lined up to date virgins, if that was true, then 1 out of 3 men wouldn't be virgins.
Because the male virgins are out there.
Okay, 1 out of 3 men under 30 haven't had sex in the past year or are virgins. 1 out of every 3 men. So, like, if women wanted virgins, they're there.
But how would you know?
And that falls into that confidence she was, that she was talking about earlier with a man approaching you. We was talking earlier, and you mentioned confidence. That confidence comes from experience of women over time. So that same confident guy you want to approach you, he's not going to get that confidence unless he's had that previous experience with being sexual. So you want this guy with this low body count, that's not the same sort of guy.
Confidence, like, I don't think it's like just related to sex. Obviously, yeah, if you had multiple women, like you had a lot of experience, you're probably gonna be a tiny bit more confident. But I think like how do you act in bed is kind of even inside you, or you have it or not. Like, it's not really about how many.
The man can bring it out. The man can bring it out. A man can bring it out of a woman, but how often does a woman bring it out of a man?
Is that because you're speaking from a woman's perspective, so you wouldn't
I'm
know?
a woman, so I can only speak from. I hang around with men, so I've got male friends. I say 99% of my friends are male. They're not getting enough sex. And they're not getting enough sex how they want it, where they want it, whenever they want it. And it's the women that are like holding this keys to sex. Like, that's why I can speak from a woman, because there's men out there, you can, as a woman that's had ex-partners, you can look at your partners and see where the women have done them wrong. You can know, because the women are teaching them, the women are so quick to open their lips but not their mouth to say, excuse me, but mate, but what are you doing down there? That's wrong. Fix up, or this is how you're supposed to do it. But there's too many women out there now having bad sex because of the men's previous partners not teaching them properly.
Interesting.
That's not.
Well, I guess as a girl, how do you know it's bad? You must have a lot to compare.
You know it's bad. You must have. If they're not ready, and I'm not shivering, they might say about the earth.
No, I'm saying you have to have a lot to compare it to know it's bad.
No, you can just know. No, you can just know how you feel. Because if you go and you relax yourself and you free up and you trust the man that he knows what you're doing, you're gonna have good sex all the time.
Okay, well,
Have a
you want
nice
to answer
day.
the question?
I mean, I personally, so like,